It's your boy. We back in this again, man. Got the Kyle Kalimba beat. Got that Tank beats. Shout out to Dr. C. Shout out to my boy T-Nap. Yo, it's going down. Here we go. Me indebted to the streets, to the game, and it's all for the fame. Freestyling off the top of the dome, that's my name. All day I go, I rap the beat long, man. You know I go down, and you know I hit that bong, man. Call it Cheech and Chong with the way I be smoking. You know I'm always up here token. Yeah, riding the beat like a motherfucking go-kart. Curving around corners, and you know I'm gonna go star.
Around corners and you know I'm gonna go star. Curving around corners and you know I'm gonna go star.
Go start, go fart when I see your face, cause you smell like shit, bitch, you a disgrace.
Disgrace.
Been killing the game.
What up? What up? It's week 3. What is that? Is that a water vase you are putting up on a still?
Let's make the money. Let's make the cash. Let's
Yeah.
I'll bring us in a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it's week 3. We weren't even around for week 1 or 2. First episode of the season, actually. We're kicking the tires.
All I see is the man. All I see is the home. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's it. We'll kick it off in a second here.
My bad. Yeah, man. Week 3. That's how fast the season is. We didn't even jump in week 1, 2. God.
Well, life goes. Life happens. I'll fade in. Fade us soon. What up, baby?
There we go. What's good?
What's happening?
Oh
All right.
man, we're missing K-Who, man. Missing
We
K-Who,
are.
but
Maybe I can finagle a call in. We did it once.
we'll get him on the next one.
We
We
did
gotta
the call-
nail down our schedule. That's all.
We got to get the schedule, and we have to keep working the kinks out. We stream. I don't really practice all the streaming stuff during the week, so when we do it, I'm like going by the fly. I need to get more dialed in.
Freestyle, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. So what do we have for talk about first? Do you want to talk about some injuries around the league? Injuries.
Yeah, man. Let's hop on in it. Injuries, notably, really how it's gonna impact fantasy wise. We're gonna skip ahead on waiver wire targets because we missed out on Tuesday and today, Wednesday. But we'll have some sleepers for sure. Some guys that are definitely out there. So just know that we're not recommending you start these motherfuckers, but maybe a stash. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's hop on in, man. Some obvious ones, right? Tua out in Miami's hurt. I think got out the first quarter. What does that do? Jacoby Brissett's in. Is that going to impact anybody? I don't know. If you had anybody on the Miami team anyway, you're probably in bad shape. Beans, who did you have go off for the Green Bay Packers?
Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know. Yeah, he might. Yeah, he actually both Aarons went off, huh? Yeah. Oh man, I thought you had Jones as well. You don't have Aaron
No. I
Jones?
thought Ivy had Jones.
Oh, that's why you sent that little meme dancing, huh?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
think
man.
so.
So they torched the Detroit Lions, and that's another team that Green Bay, by the way. I mean, no real notable injuries, but that was kind of the segue to Detroit. This is one of those teams you and I brought up before, the bad teams that have still relevant fantasy players, in particular PPR. This guy, I think his last name's Cephus, Cephus or something like that, but he's been showing up. We're not chasing really the box score with him. He's kind of a guy that's just been Jared Goff's safety blanket. But this some other guys like I know Jarvis Landry over the Browns. He's hurt now. Odell still hasn't come back yet. So you're trying to figure out who does that really impact. I wouldn't go and grab the Browns' next receiver, but I'd temper expectations for like Mayfield and probably even the Chubb owner because that means they're going to rely more on the running game, which you would think, hey, so they're going to give it to Nick Chubb, but not really. They still got Kareem Hunt back there. So what I mean is maybe the volume for him goes up to match Chubb's workload to compensate for the lack of receiving core that they've got. Yeah, man. We segue real quick into our league. How you doing? You sitting up 2-0?
No, I am 1-1. So
All right.
I
Took care of business this week, huh?
Yeah, the first game coulda, shoulda, woulda. I had some players on the bench and whatnot, and I probably could have competed, but I actually missed. I pull my damn roster right now, but I missed.
Yeah. Why you pull it up? Oh,
Yeah, I missed
an.
an injury, and so I didn't get to my team in time before noon and set them. So I took a goose egg on one of the players.
Ooh.
Yeah, not nice, not nice. What about you?
Man,
What are you at?
I'm 0-2. Shit, I'm 0-2. Our side pots first 3 weeks, division games last 3 weeks. So far, man, I've lost $40. Could have had 20 and a 20, man. So yeah, I'm a little sad on that one. But I'll tell you, while you looking up your team, a couple other injuries that might impact you, fantasy rosters out there. Here's one that everyone's got on their radar: the Justin Fields. When is he playing? Well, it looks like it's sooner than later, right? Because Andy Dalton got a knee injury. If you guys are watching the Bears game, um, another crazy thing I saw: Raiders. Kenyon Drake has not been, how do you say, fulfilling. I guess living up to the hype. It's going to change this week 3 for sure. I mean, he's still getting like 10. I think he got 10 out of 11 receiving targets. So especially in PPR format, he's still going to stick around. Um, but the last injury I know of, that LA Rams, Daryl Henderson. I kind of gave up on Sony Michel, dropped him. I guess we're gonna see, if trading the 5th and 6th round pick for this the 2019 first rounder, Sony Michel, see if that's gonna pay off now with Daryl Henderson, possibly sidelined for some time. I think it's a rib injury or something like that, but yeah, man, that's injuries really shit.
What do you think about I mean, being a hometown Texans, Tyrod Taylor? What was he scoring? I think he did pretty well his first game, but he went out with a
Yeah, man.
hamstring. Like if you're in a
Yeah,
deep league, I think, I mean, I don't know, maybe as a backup player, you might have
he's
stashed
for
him.
sure like yeah, we know he's not QB1, but he was scoring like a QB2 for sure, whatever that even means. Like you said, depending on the league, QB2 league for sure, you already got his ass. He's one of the top, the second tier, but fantasy wise, right? I mean, he shows you exactly what he was, man. It's just the last couple of years have been unlucky for him, man. But he's a consistent guy that won't turn it over. Actually knows when to pull it down and run, and knows when to kind of hang in there, and try and get the ball off, which sometimes will turn into a turnover. But man, he showed the good stuff, man. These last 2 weeks, and we were looking good against the Browns, man, for a couple quarters. It's a fucking shame. That hamstring, man. Here we go, more Muslims on the Texans. Nobody loves these hams, dog. They just don't take care of them. I don't know what we're gonna do, man.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's just the generation of the athlete, the freakness of how like built and chiseled they are, and their muscles tearing each other and their own body apart in different parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, what is that one? The hernia. The hernia one is apparently like a freak one, where like your quad muscles, your lower body's fighting with your upper body muscles, and it just rips your abs a hole in it for all your intestines to come out. That's just being too swole. So you know what I mean? It's just a generation of these freaks. Like they need to calm it down a little, I guess. I don't know, man. They're so quick twitch, I guess, if we talk about the hamstring specifically.
Yeah, so he scored at least in our league 29 points against Jacksonville, and then 20 points against Cleveland. That with the play he got injured on, he like kind of galloped in. It looked like he was like doing a little taunting, but he actually just pulled his hamstring. People thought he was like trying to
Yeah.
like walk in like swag wise
Ye-
and stuff. It's kind of funny.
Oh, but it wasn't. That's when he pulled it. Damn.
Yeah. He was just slowing down because he pulled his hamstring.
Oh shit. But
It's
then he
kind of
went
funny.
back in after that series.
Yeah, and I think after that he was like,
That's
nah,
when it
I
really
did something.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
yeah.
I'll
But
tell you what. Before we move on, reaching for it, like we're talking balls deep, because hey, that's what we
is
is,
that your
baby.
phone?
Yeah,
Turn your
I'm
goddamn
so
phone
sorry,
off.
man. Goddamn, Taryn, if you're watching, what the fuck you doing? God damn.
Flip it.
Minnesota, Dalvin Cook. I saw his ass limping off the field in the fourth quarter. So if you desperate, if you into miracles, if you balls deep like we are, straight up go get Madison. I believe is the second stringer. I think they drafted a rookie out of the 5th round as well. These Vikings. So I don't know, man. Dalvin Cook tore his knee. I think his rookie year. Not saying anything injury prone or anything. I'm just saying, hey, if it happens, we saw him limping. So hey, you never know.
Who's John Vu's got Dalvin Cook? It looks like.
I believe so.
That's what it's looking like. Cool, man. Well, is there any other notable injuries? I'll scan that article you sent me real quick. I'm not seeing anything huge.
Nah, man. Besides the typical other shit, we're talking fantasy wise. I think if you were Indy, we saw what happened with Carson Wentz. He got out in the fourth quarter. So if people are screaming like, "Why aren't you mentioning Wentz?" It's like I don't know. I didn't have any Colts playmakers anyway. And if anything, I think it's obvious. If you had a Jonathan Taylor, I think the value goes up. People might think it goes down because a trash quarterback Eason's coming in now, no experience. But I mean, that just means they may have to rely more on the Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack type combo, which what teams will tend to do to alleviate pressure right off the rookie QBs coming in, which Texans about to see tomorrow night, baby. Which I don't mean to jump ahead, but rookie QB, how to soften it for him. You know what I mean? How lube it up for him. You know, two tight end sets, two running backs in the backfield, heavy protection type shit. Anyways, week
Well,
3, man. So you 1-1, trying to get to 2-1. I'm 0-2. I'm just trying to get a fucking victory.
yeah, but I mean, so it's funny. I think Will was even saying, "Well, there goes my season" or something. But 0-2 is nothing to be, afraid of. You definitely don't want to go 0-3 for sure. 0-4 is even
Yeah.
kind of 0-4 starts to get a little worrisome. I think.
Yeah, I think
That's when you can
0-4 you're
start
done.
working.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
man,
think
I
Randy
know.
had a bad season. What was it, last season or the season before? Where
Yeah. His
he kind
first
of
one
went.
in a minute.
He went like he like kind of dropped out so soon, like at 0-4, 0-5. Like that's when it's like you're definitely done because to me it's like you need that little cushion for the because fantasy, like all games and even like in the NFL, it's kind of a toss up sometimes. Luck's got to be on your side, so you're gonna lose some. It's just about being able to pace them throughout the season just to make the playoffs.
Yep, for sure. Hell yeah, man. So,
Just got to build in
anyways,
that
man.
luck.
Well, let's get it. Week
yeah,
3
so-
predictions, man.
Okay. So I guess I mean, you kind of have already down there Houston, Carolina, but whatever the week 3, we'll talk about week 3 first.
Yeah, can you pull up the games? We'll just scroll through them and I don't know. I mean, maybe pick out a couple division matchups. Um, I could tell you some of the sleepers that already got picked up that I hope or that I'm leaning on to pop off. Shit, man. James White, especially PPR, we've been waiting for him. I think now's the time. I mean, every quarterback that's in the pocket will love, to have that safety valve running back to dump it off. Quarterworld Patterson, uh, these are guys that probably should have got picked up. So, but Quarterell, yeah, it looks like Mike Davis ain't all that in Atlanta. So, uh, the old former receiver turned running back / utility return man. He's trying to make a carve himself a career.
All right,
Rondale Moore, what you got?
So I pulled up the week 3 NFL odds, spreads, and lines. So I figured we can just run through the games. I'll tell you the.
Let me just say fuck Matt real quick because he picked up Rondale Moore, who's a good pickup for the Cardinals. Um, you know. And anyways, man, Quintez Cephas was the Detroit Lions cat I was talking about, and I would mention Brian Edwards, but I think D's already snagged him in our league. Las Vegas kid, trying to see him pop off. Let's see what you got, man. You got the matchups, bro?
Yeah. So we can go more into the Carolina Houston game, but we'll start with there, just like in terms of picks. We got Texans Panthers Houston +8. Who you going with?
Oh man, I guess we're taking Texans +8.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's +8.
Oh, it's because of the Davis Mills thing. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, for the sake of speed, I'd say Panthers.
Well, I guess
eight points
go
is a lot, but I believe it's the respect of the rookie quarterback playing against one of the top ranked defenses.
And how about that? What is it? Sam, why am I forgetting his last name?
Oh, Sam Darnold. Yeah, he's gonna
Sam
have
Darnold.
himself a little rejuvenated welcome tour.
So Carolina's like what, 2-0 now? I think they won their last game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they
Dude,
played the Jets.
He's in a good spot with Matt Rule. He's in a good spot. So remember his former head coach the last 2 years. He's now an offensive coordinator in high school, Adam Gase. You know what I'm saying? So, Sam Darnold, he's looking up.
Cool. We'll go to Jaguars Cardinals. So this one, Arizona -7.5. So Arizona's favored here.
Yeah.
Against Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'd still take the Cardinals. This is another just see Houston Texans. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's got a quarterback, a rookie, Trevor Lawrence. A situation that's worse than Houston, I still believe. Jacksonville. We can always depend on them fuckers to be the bottom of the barrel, so we'll never be rock bottom. So, yeah, man.
Let's see.
Love Arizona too. We already know our boy J.J. Watt looks good in red.
I didn't really catch the game.
Man.
Yeah, I'll have to
I can't
go
believe
back.
DeAndre Hopkins used to be on our team. We had like the Michael Jordan of a receiver, quarterback, D end. God damn. At one point, Cushing, linebacker.
Yeah.
We had we've
had good players,
top
man.
10s at every position, dude. Top 10s in their own position.
And
Had
yeah,
at
we
least,
never
like,
put it together.
Damn, dude.
So Bengals Steelers. Let's see here. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Pittsburgh -3.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a close and a tight one, huh?
Yep.
So I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one to the home team. Who's at home in that game?
Bengals.
Yeah, so Bengals. Them, that's like the little brother that finally gets one
But no, no,
in.
no,
You know
no,
what I'm
no, no.
saying?
It's Steelers. Bengals at Steelers.
Oh,
My bad.
Steelers. So I'm gonna take the Steelers. Yeah, we'll take the home team on this one. I
And
think
they
it's
have
just a
good home
toss
team.
up like that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, they got that OG. Wait, man, just shit. What's the primetime ones? Let's just go through that and we'll move on. Shit.
What are primetime ones?
Oh, skip the Texans 'cause we got that one coming up. What's the Sunday nighter? It's probably be at the end.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, we
Okay.
already did Texans.
Okay.
Carolina.
Wait. I know Monday, starting next week, it's Dallas Philly.
Dallas. Ooh,
Philly
that's a good
plus
one. You know
4.
what?
So Dallas -4. Dallas is favored.
We all talk shit about the NFC East, but the fact that they probably produce some more of the fantasy players that are rostered is it's pretty big deal, man. You know what I mean? I want to talk about Gainwell. If he's still on the waiver wire, you definitely need to get Gainwell, right? A lot of people don't know that's a rookie 4th or 5th rounder. Philly grabbed. Fucking Randy got him before I had a chance. Cowboys, you already know. They popping off. CD Lamb. Mike Gallup's hurt, so you can dig into wide receiver there. Dallas's 2 or wide receiver 3 to be your flex when you're desperate. What's up? I thought you had a thought. My bad.
Yeah, no. So on Sunday, I don't know what time the game's at, but Buccaneers Rams. Tampa Bay -1.5. That's gonna be a fun one, man.
Man, that's gonna be what you think. I mean, that's 2 good defenses. That's 2 great offenses.
Yeah, and
Holy shit, dude! I hope that's a slobber knocker.
yeah,
I mean, offensive philosophies, mindsets. So maybe OG versus Youngblood, because Bruce Arians don't fuck around, right?
and I think we have
I
Baltimore,
like that.
Kansas City. I think that's game 3 this week, right? I mean, week 3.
Nah, they just played.
Okay, what am I thinking of then? Who's Kansas City playing this week? Oh, Chargers.
That's a division rival right there, AFC West.
Let me double check. Yep, Chiefs and Chargers.
One thing I'll say about that, I was hoping Roundtree would pop off, the rookie running back, but it seems Justin Jackson has overtaken him as the number 2. If that sounds a little too obvious for you, then I'll just say that continue avoiding the Chiefs wide receiver depth of Demarcus Robinson and the other cat, but maybe not the second string running back, man. I don't know if Clyde Allaire is gonna really fulfill it, man, this year. So just a little balls deep there, man.
So going back to this Chargers and Chiefs game, it's Kansas -6.5, and I think if you have a running back on either one of those teams, probably not going to score a lot. Maybe, but I just feel like that might be just a slinging the ball all over the field. Because if Kansas City gets ahead, they're going to have to just start throwing, and they're not shy from throwing either team. They're kind of built on throwing the ball. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
2 young quarterbacks going at it, and it could, Well, I feel like every time we say this or people say this, it ends up going the other way. Like they run the ball a lot because they want to keep the ball out of the quarterback's hands, and so it just becomes that until the game gets away. Then they're like, all right, fucking chunk it.
No, I agree. I definitely agree, man. That's a great point. I'll say this, man. Either way it goes, if it ends up being like high flying, passing yards, points, or if it's a grinded out game, I think I'm gonna try to take Chargers in this one with the 6 points. Hell, if we talk in real life, I think the Chargers could do it, and why not? It's week 3. I'm a big believer in like some of these coaches holding out, man. Not putting out on the first date. You know what I mean? Not showing the titties right away and just like being basic. You know what I mean? Saving that shit for November, December playoff time. So I don't know, man. Maybe the Chargers can take advantage.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Just with whether it's a trick player or whatever, do you think the Chargers? I mean, the Chiefs really, because the Chiefs are kind of like the underdog here, not by much. But you have Justin Herbert against Pat Mahomes, Super Bowl winning quarterback already. Did he win MVP?
No, yeah, you already know.
Yeah, so
bro, this year's Madden was two goats on it. It was the
yeah,
in the
Tom Brady
trailer,
and
it
Pat
hasn't been-
Mahomes.
Yeah, man. Like, can't even be creative, man. Couldn't even give it to Derrick Henry, man. Give it to 2 people that already have it. But anyways, I'm sorry.
That's funny. So what do you think about Justin Herbert going against Pat Mahomes. Do you think he can keep up? Like he's definitely a good
Hell yeah.
quarterback, but people have put Pat Mahomes in this like top tier level.
I think Mahomes is having fun now. He's past like trying to establish confidence in himself. So like he's on a whole nother level. Justin Herbert's not going to catch him on that. But Justin Herbert has his own. Uh, he too is Mahomes may be up here, but Herbert is too confident as well. So
Yeah, what I noticed,
might
like
not-
watching the last game with the Chargers, he just seems very comfortable, like just within the offense in terms of how he bails out the pocket and how he finds a receiver. Like he knows where his backup receivers are. I mean, he's not a rookie, but he's still a pretty young quarterback. So he just seems like he's a little ahead of that. Whereas Pat Mahomes just came in and did that as well.
For sure. Yep. And remember, hey, Texans got Pep Hamilton, his OC, man. So that's I mean, hopefully some of that magic comes to us. Some of that Justin Herbert success we saw last year translates to David Bills this year. Uh, I don't think it will, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I think that's
Let's go, man.
I
Week
think
four
that's a good.
sleepers.
Yeah. Let's move on because I think those are the most games that we really care about. Badoom, what you got? Week 4
Man,
sleepers. Let me pull up this article.
It's tough right now, but I like how we're doing it after the waiver wire because we get over saying the obvious stuff that you're already gonna check out on ESPN and shit come Tuesday and today. So we jump right. I mean, I'm not sure. Is James White owned in our league? I think so. Is Kenyon Drake? Yeah. If so, it's probably time to cut those guys. I mentioned Gainwell, a deep
2 games
sleeper
in.
earlier.
You cutting people already? 2 games in.
Well, no. I'm sorry. These are waiver pickups.
Okay.
If you stashing them, like I think it's time to move on and find the next diamond in the rough or a lottery ticket. Um, like James Conner, I don't think everyone has him. I think now would be a time to get him. He's playing the Jaguars, if anything, so why not stream against him?
In our league, Will has him.
James Conner.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
maybe
didn't even realize he
he's
was in Arizona.
So if I got to go even more balls deep, like I had mentioned previously about Alexander Madison, seeing Dalvin Cook limp off the field. I believe Madison's not owned in most leagues. Let's see if he is in ours. But shit, receivers I kind of have a little easier time. Quarterbacks is kind of obvious, so we skip that, right? But receivers like Darnell Mooney, I'm sure people have already given up on him, but I think especially in PPR leagues, man. Allen Robinson's there, but he's the rookie. I don't know if he's going to be gun shy. I think he's going to chunk it. I think he's going to throw it plenty of times. I think the guy's got 15 targets already. Darnell Mooney does, so it's just a matter of time when he's going to do something with the opportunities. We mentioned Rondale Moore, so I don't even know if he's probably not available in most leagues. Fuck Ivy for getting him. I really wanted that guy. And we mentioned that Lions cat earlier. Cephas. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Quintez is his first name though. But
yeah, I looked it up. I couldn't pronounce it either.
Yeah, he's going against the Ravens this week, and the Ravens I think is a name brand now. Like they're not the scariest D out there. He's getting like 6 or 7 targets the last 2 weeks, averaging each week. So, I mean, we'll see what he does, man. He's real close to being the number 1 receiver right now.
What do you think of Jared Goff with Detroit in that offense? I thought they did better than I expected the other night.
Yeah, they're doing good, man. I think I don't think the roster is as poor as people may think. I think they have a better roster than the Texans. The problem is the Lions from the ground up need work, and that might be like cliche shit, like culture, that type of thing, leadership, veteran type shit, men leading men. Right now, it's like the coach trying to lead everyone right now. So, and that type of ruling, I don't think lasts very long, in my opinion. That's for the college type, right? I think Urban Meyer's experiencing that right now. You can only rah-rah so long. These grown men will, they didn't heard it before, right? So instead of like college where you get fresh ears every 4 years. But yeah, I think back to the point, I think the Lions are just trash from the ground up. So, but Jared Goff is doing it, man. Like you said, they were hanging, dog, for like 2 quarters. They were there, but like that's what an organization does. The Texans, we saw it, right? We would hang, through the years, and then something would fuck it up, turnovers, whatever. We just weren't used to it.
So do you have any other week 4 sleepers for us?
Man, I guess
kind of wanted to do something real quick here because I think it's easy to say sleepers, but we have a pretty big league. let me hit you with running back, wide receiver, and tight end, or just a flex in general. And from our league, we'll see who's available. I'm going to rank them. And according to ESPN, you tell me which one you would take. They might all be trash picks, but
Oh,
like
I
out of
like it.
these,
You're gonna give me out of 3 or what?
I'll just give you like the
Like
top
2 or
four or
3?
five.
Oh yeah, I like this. This is
And
tight. We
so
need to do this from now on.
so yeah, like I think for the if any of our guys in our league are watching, free advice. We got some noobs in our league, and then I think if these guys are available in our league, there's a good chance they're available in yours because I think sometimes like even the ones you mentioned, most guys of those guys are picked up in our league. So
Yeah, we deep. We 12-man league. I mean, our roster's small, but
we'll
five
skip
five
we'll
bench.
skip
But
quarterback.
anyways,
Maybe we'll come back to
yeah,
that
yeah.
because I do have a quarterback question. All right, so we'll start running back. Uh, Michael Carter with the Jets projected to go 8 points. Now, these projections are going to be really low because there's not a lot
Oh,
of
don't even
depth.
tell me the projections. Just name me like
Okay,
the
all
top
right,
3 or
right on.
4,
All
and
right.
then I'm a scoop one, and then you tell them after. Tell me after.
So if you don't know about a player, I'll expand on him. I'll look at his stats or some shit.
Just tell me them, the team, and who they playing, bro.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, okay. So we got Michael Carter is the top ranked one according to ESPN in our league. He's a running back for the Jets, playing against Denver. What else did you want to know?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Then we got
Next
Damian
one.
Williams with Chicago, playing against Cleveland. We got Salvon Ahmed, playing against Vegas. He's a running back with the Dolphins. Then at 4, we have David Johnson, Houston running back, playing Carolina. And then 5th, we had Ty Johnson, another Jets running back at Denver. Are they using a lot of running
Yeah,
backs in
so
the Jets?
I would take Ty Johnson. I would swap him and Michael Carter. Only reason Michael Carter's a rookie, and he had the hype, I believe, coming out of North Carolina. But Ty Johnson's, I believe, he's been in the league a few years, and I'm just going with the veteran there in a running back backfield committee. You're talking about getting protection and veteran. I guess not leadership, but just more mentorship or a sense of security around a quarterback that just threw 3, 4 interceptions against the Patriots last week. And our boy Barbie Ken, Zach Wilson. Um,
Oh, so I'm looking at the player comparisons here. Um, let's see. Okay. Sorry, my screen got all messed up here.
you good, man.
All right.
I was gonna.
So Michael Carter, 3 points first week, 10 points the second week. And
Oh, okay, so he's gaining some steam.
then Ty Johnson was 3 and 5. So that explains
They're
that.
about even there.
Okay.
Carter's got a little more love.
Let's
Okay.
blast through these other ones. Wide receiver, let me rank them. We got Tyler Boyd with Cincinnati playing against Pittsburgh. We got Sammy Watkins at 2, Baltimore wide receiver playing against Detroit. We got Tyrell Williams, Detroit wide receiver, playing against Baltimore. We have Emmanuel Sanders at 4 with Buffalo now. They're playing the Washington football team. Then we got KJ Osborne with Minnesota playing against Seattle.
So I like KJ Osborne. This would be one of those examples. KJ Osborne and Tyler Boyd, one of those examples where bad teams still produce fantasy stars in their wide receiver depth. We're talking about 2 guys that are wide receiver 3 in their own teams. How the fuck could they even be a wide receiver 3 flex on your fantasy team? They're barely a 3 in their own team. That's probably what you're asking. How could it be possible? It just is. I don't know the sort of volume. I don't know the fucking recipe. You know what I'm saying? I just know it just happens that way through opportunity, through the targets, through the studs at wide receiver 1 opening it up. And they get one-on-one coverage, which, I mean, come on, 50% of the time, you're going to win one-on-one coverage some way or another, whether it's through speed, whether it's through technique, you know what I'm saying, out of the slot, using size out the outside.
All great
But
points. So KJ Osborne, just to put in perspective, against Cincinnati, his first week, 14 points. Arizona had a good game, 24 points. And this week he's projected for 10. So anytime you can get a player like off, free agency in a deep league, if they can score 10 points, that's a win for me. And putting you flex, like that's what I need minimum. I need a 10 from the player. If I get a 10, I'm happy. Sir.
And what I'll say is Emmanuel Sanders, I heard, no, man. If anyone else is going to feast besides the Stephon Diggs, it's going to be Cole Beasley. We know that. I want to use a different word than security blanket. I think I've said that a little too much already. But Cole Beasley is that typical white boy slot that's just gonna go out and out route you. You know what I'm saying? He's got 101 in route running on Madden. You already know short, medium, and intermediate, and probably not deep because of his size, but you know what I'm saying. Like he's your third down. He's your money man, green zone to red zone type cat.
Yeah, and Sanders only has 9 points against Pittsburgh and then 6 points against Miami. It's for his first 2 weeks of the season. And so, again,
Yeah,
ranked higher than
things
KJ
will open up.
Osborne. But, all right.
Things will open up for sure.
I like
What you
this. I
got at
like
tight
this.
end? This is the tough one, man.
This
tight
is
end
a tough one. There's a big drop off in tight end. This is going to be difficult. Okay. Tyler Higbee is the top rated tight end in our league that's available. Tight end for the LA Rams, playing Tampa Bay. Probably not the week you want to pick him up, but hey, Max Williams, number 2, Arizona tight end from Arizona, playing against Jacksonville. Austin Hooper with Cleveland, playing against Chicago. Tyler Conkin with Minnesota against the Seattle Seahawks. Then you got Blake Jarwin with the Dallas Cowboys, playing against Philadelphia. Sorry, I can't speak right now.
Let's go, man. I would take Jarwin. If anything, he's the most notable out of that bunch. I know he's ranked last on there, but remember,
I think you picked the last guys in each one. You picked like the 4th or 5th guy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just one of those. I mean, I don't know. Out of those cats, one of these motherfuckers got a hit. I did like Schultz over this guy Jarwin, but it's just a lot of playmakers there, and we always get that goofy score where it's coming from the Y or the H back or the motherfucking tight end, the third tight end. You know what I'm saying? In a heavy set when they do play action pass, I think that's just what's gonna happen here. You're looking for like a touchdown, and I know that Dallas Cowboys is gonna be a high scoring game. Their defense has improved, but I mean it's still a leaky defense. You feel me? So. I love it, man. Tight end's tough though, man. Like
leaky buttholes. All right.
leaky
So I
buttholes.
think that's it. And then just real quick to compare them all against each other.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the flex in our league, you can do flex for tight end, wide receiver, or running back. So maybe we should have just gone to this. But for flex, Tyler Boyd is the top ranked player. Sammy Watkins, Tyrell Williams. So all wide receivers. Emmanuel Sanders. That's interesting.
But we ran it like that in case someone's looking for a certain position.
Yeah,
so
KJ Osborne, then Tyler
right
Higbee
way.
shows up. But yeah, okay. So I think that's good talking about sleeper picks. So if you were tuning in, maybe that helped you. Houston, Carolina, tomorrow. What's going on? What you looking forward to?
Man,
Who you got?
Man, I guess we just gonna see what this rookie's doing, man. I don't really have much else to say. This is a
David
pretty
Mills,
good
Stanford.
team that Nick. Yeah. This is a pretty good team that Nick Caserio patched up. I mean, a lot of, we said it earlier, like just veteran type guys, prove it year type deal guys. If anything, they're working together to produce some good film so that they can get contracts next year. Maybe that's the one thing that's uniting most of these mercenaries. But damn, our boy Kirksey looked good. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way you framed that.
Yeah.
Just saying,
I forgot what I already said.
About like, I mean, the 1-year deals and players might they got to obviously have a chip on their shoulder. No one's expecting them to do well. They might not necessarily be saying Super Bowl, but it's like, hey, this is this in between team for me. I can put good tape out there, get a bigger contract, go with a better team.
Bro, if I'm David Culley, while
I'm here, might as well have some fun,
Yeah, bro.
I think that's a great motivation kind of push for a team. Like if I was the coach, it's like, let's be real, probably not going to the Super Bowl, but hey, what a great opportunity to go get you some money out there. So
yes, sir.
Might as well have some fun and go out there with a chip on your shoulder and win some games, shock the world kind of thing, and maybe you make a playoff game, and that would be like the Super Bowl for us in a sad way, because it'd be shattering expectations.
I tell you, the defense is looking better and better. I haven't really paid attention much to the front seven. I've just seen how who's our boy Bradley Roby that went away to the Saints, how that's really hurt us. Hargraves is sort of playing up to potential. Justin Reed's kind of like the last bit of the glue that's like holding anything together.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. As far as the offense, I mean, I love our running back room, and I just don't know if any of them can be trusted fantasy wise. But it's gonna be a good ass I think it's gonna be good for a Thursday night, or at least we've had good games so far. Sunday was great. Monday night was, Green Bay whooped that ass eventually, but Sunday was like good scores, good top notch competition. This should be, man. I mean, Carolina's pretty good, but yeah, who am I kidding, man? I mean, we saw the spread, right? It was 8 points. Like, we about to get butt fucked, dog. But hopefully we get some good news out of the rookie. We see him develop. You know what I mean? Take his
Yeah.
lumps now.
So far,
I think we'll protect him.
Yeah, I mean, so I wasn't impressed with him in the preseason, and I heard even through like training camp he struggled a bit. It was a third round pick, right?
Yeah, third round pick
From Stanford. So
Yeah, man.
you'd hope like get really
got a
pick
little
up the
high
pick.
football IQ or something. Figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
been
we'll
interesting to
see,
see the
man.
full game with all the bullets flying with the ones.
I love Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I don't.
I
love
love
Sam
Sam Darnold.
I love the story that he can make for himself right here if he has this little redemption year. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I mean, I think Teddy Bridgewater was doing all right. I don't know why they did a one and done. But
Wasn't
you
he
know,
like
to
hurt?
get Sam, nah, yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure, but we know he in Denver now, and I just don't know why his coach didn't, try to fight for him to stay. But Darnold, hey, I think he had talent coming out of USC, but he was young coming out of USC, man. So
All these guys are young coming out. You just think they were old. They're like
yeah,
21.
but I think Darnold only played like a year, 1 year USC, and yeah. So which hadn't been heard of, I guess. And you talking about a school that came out and had like Matt Leinart flopped. I think the only other good quarterback was like a Carson Palmer, right? So we'll see. But yeah, man, we'll see. Fuck this game. Hopefully I'm excited to see the running backs. Brandon Cooks is balling still. Panthers, they got the top defensive unit, one of the top ones in the league. Like I said, we're gonna get molested, chestered.
Either way, it should be a good time. How do you like the fans
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the stand? Does that change anything for you? Like watching the games?
Actually, you hear them, bro. I feel like you hear them. I don't know if that's
It's not
like
like just crowd
CBS and
noise pumped
ABC
in.
pumping. Yeah, I don't know if they're just bumping for crowd noise, but you do really feel it, dog. It is tight. I'm sure it's badass for the players, man. So.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I
So
mean, I haven't been to a game yet. You went to Didn't you go to a game?
I
Texas
went
State?
to Texas State game
Or you tailgated?
against
Okay,
Baylor,
yeah. How
and we
was that?
did a little tailgate. It was nice. It was just nice to kind of like be in the mix of tailgating again and be
College,
outside
bro.
and being around
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
It was a little weird being in college because I hadn't really done that since college, and it's been like
yeah.
almost a decade since then. So it was a little
Did y'all
wild.
barbecue and shit to tailgate?
Yeah, we pulled a little grill out, and like we had our kids there, so it was nice. Me and my brother, and then just all the college 21-year-old dudes hanging outside their car screaming at the Baylor fans. Good times, good times.
God.
Yeah.
Man, I hope now we're gonna have kids at our tailgate. I hope we can get that together soon. Shit.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a playpen and make it big. Go
I say
big
fuck
this
the
time.
tailgate. We'll just all meet up.
That's
Want
true.
tailgate at the house somewhere.
Yeah,
that's the
probably
way
what
we
need-
have to do it now.
It's probably it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe the guys can go do the tailgate once a year or some shit. All right, so what's happening? We're gonna kick the show off, or end the show, I should say, with what's happening.
Man, you know what? You know what my go-to is on what's happening. It's freestyle. We should plan more topics, but I
What's
got a
this?
fucked up story, but I'm gonna start happy first.
Okay.
You been watching the What If, the Marvel? That's our go-to.
I haven't. I have not.
Yeah, so I watched the
kind of
first one, but
completely missed out on all that.
yeah, the first one was a little too much. I don't want to be insensitive, but hashtag me too. You know what I mean? It was it was Peggy Carter.
Oh
as
yeah,
Captain
like if Captain America
if
was
she
like
had
the
serum.
British chick.
Yeah. That's the only one I've seen completely. The second one sounded cool. It was like Yondu with Black Panther, and I think it was one of Chadwick's last performances voicing the Black Panther. Yes, I didn't watch that one yet because I want to pay attention to that one for sure. But it was like if Yondu had adopted him or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, it got dark, man. One of the last ones was like Doctor Strange if he had broken his heart instead of his hands. That's
Ooh.
just wild.
I heard
Yeah,
about
he's
that.
evil or some shit. Yeah, boy. So, anyways.
Yeah,
man.
Oh, what's that article I sent you today? Like there's a Brazilian soccer player who is having a baby
AKA
with his
Hulk.
ex-wife's niece.
Yeah, we need to get. I wish we could call people, man. We need to get Will talking.
We
about
can.
This.
I
Will's
just
people
I
right
gotta
here,
set
these
it up.
nasty ass Brazilians, man. So this man over here, apparently, hey, anybody, you're not happy in your marriage, That's what people do nowadays. I'm not gonna judge them. Some people work it out. Some people say peace. You don't know what happens under someone's roof. But anyways, this man, hey, wasn't happy, got out of his marriage, got back into another relationship, married, had a child. The thing is, this woman is the niece of his ex-wife. God damn, these nasty ass Brazilians, dog. So I'll tell you, man.
But so I looked at the article, and I'm gonna we started this episode like without setting anything up, so I can't pan to the computer right now. But I looked into it. It's like this guy's wife was like 33. The niece was 32. So at first you feel like it's like this 10, 20-year age gap just by reading it. It doesn't make it right. It's still cringy.
Damn, really?
Yeah, so it must have been a situation where it's like, I guess she had a brother or a sibling that was significantly older than her, that when she was born, like the ex-wife was born, her sibling had a kid a year later. So there's got to be a huge age gap between her and the sibling who's actually a parent. And it was just weird. The dude had admitted that he's been unfaithful in his marriage with his ex-wife. He has 3 children. And he said he did not sleep with the niece before. The wife claims he was sleeping with the niece the whole time.
Oh, man.
So, but that's just weird. I mean, even if you weren't sleeping and having the affair, that's just such a weird dynamic that they just accept and celebrate. It's just
now let's get it out the way. I mean, she's
the family barbecue is going to be awkward.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely ain't going to any reunions. No.
The kids' brothers will also be their cousins.
Yeah, see that right there is just.
It's
They're gonna be a tight knit family. They tight knit family.
So that was like the interesting article I saw today that I wanted to talk about.
Man, so you heard about this chick, that 23-year-old gal? She went on a little cross country trip with her.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up, but it's very dark because I think today they
found her body right up in.
They had found a body, but they had to identify it, and they have identified.
They confirmed it today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. So now everyone's on this mad hunt for the ex or the boyfriend, who I've heard called fiance and boyfriend. Don't know if he was the fiance or.
I heard fiance too.
People are speculating that it was him who did this. Maybe he proposed and she said no, or maybe they were engaged and she called it off. But there's also, I found today, just surfing the tube, there's a video of an officer's body cam, and who got called to a disturbance that was reported between her and her boyfriend.
The female, right? Female state ranger.
Yeah, I mean it was a few cops. They all came and approached it. So apparently they had such a big fight and it caused a scene. So someone called the cops on them. Maybe it got physical. So everything's pointing to the boyfriend or fiance.
Yeah, I heard.
Nobody
I
can
saw
find them.
each of them popped each other. One of them slapped the other.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just saw like.
My bad to interrupt, but yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, it's very sad. It's very sad. Like in that.
Hey, what? Fuck you, bitch. Librarian told me to be quiet. It's a library.
I'm just saying it's sad that people do this in relationships where no matter what happens, it's like to go out of your way and like physically harm people. That just like takes a different kind of person to.
I'm telling you, man,
make that decision. Like it's one thing to be like upset and angry, but like to
have to take it out and take someone's life over it. Like, come on, man. Like the world is.
I'm betting he killed himself. They'll probably find his body somewhere. I'm betting he killed himself, or he will kill himself
that's the only way.
They find him.
Yeah,
he already knows he's going down.
Like that.
And he probably did it like he probably has some anger issues and did it in the heat of anger, versus like a premeditated "I'm going to kill her because no one can have her" kind of thing. I bet he got so angry he just got physical again, and maybe she fell on a rock or he pushed her.
You think he did something like that, huh?
I think I feel like his rage,
detective type shit.
Yeah, his rage just got the better of him, and he probably went overboard. Or maybe he was just like, fuck, you're not going to leave me and I'm going to fucking kill you. Who knows?
That was True Detective season 3, man. How the kid ended up dying. It was like an accident, slip and shit like that. They had to cover it up and go through this whole wild duck goose chase to find out it was just an accident. Like, what the fuck? That's wild, man. Yeah, but I bet the same thing. Yeah, motherfucker gonna kill himself. Little bitch ass. I mean, hey, man, if you need help, you need help. But I just don't want people blaming porno and shit on this. You know what I mean? Some people saying motherfuckers just
Grand Theft Auto. I think I even heard they were already searching a pond or a lake for a body because for some reason they suspected he might like be in some water. I don't know.
Oh,
I could have sworn I saw that. Maybe I'm misleading everybody. I can do that. It's my podcast.
Hey, fuck 'em.
Um,
Hey, man, shit. Let's go,
yeah.
man. Let's call it a night. I know we busy, man. I love you, dog. It was good to catch up.
Love you
Gotta
too,
get
Daddy.
back
Yeah,
on,
man.
get K-Hoo. Gotta get K-Hoo out here. Fuck Tank. I lost a Tank. Fuck Bernal. Lost to Bernal. I'm about to fuck up Bob, though, so.
Oh God, I think Bob is 1-1. I believe he is.
We're playing for money, too, Bob.
So if you go 0-3 this week, are you panicking?
No.
When does panic ensue for you? So we didn't even talk
panic.
about our trade. We made a trade. Aaron Rodgers. Lamar Jackson for.
Should have did Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
closer.
Stafford, man.
Matt Stafford.
So
Had a great first game. He still had a good second game. I still think he's gonna have a really great season. I'm very high on Matt
giving
Stafford.
up on Lamar, man. I guess I just wasn't happy with the Lamar pick, and yeah, man.
So I am now shopping both Aaron Rodgers and Lamar because I feel like I could go with.
And what you trying to get?
I'd rather keep Aaron Rodgers and deal Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar is still. I think maybe the first 2 games might be frustrating. I still think he's gonna put up points. Like he put up 44 points right after you traded him to me. So
I don't know.
he has the ability to go off, and he's not gonna.
Threat, man.
Yeah, and his floor is like still high. His floor is like 18 to 20 points. The ceiling is really high on Lamar Jackson. So I'm looking at the Junior Western Bacon Cheese Burgers, whatever the fuck, Kyle's team.
Trying to execute a trade, huh?
He looks
Swap.
like he looks a little thin on
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, he wants a quarterback. He's been shopping the waiver wire so much.
He's looking a little thin on quarterback, and he has a good running back arsenal.
Come get a set it and forget it. You know, all you need is one of these QBs, and you can set it and forget it every week.
Yeah. So what kind of? So you tell me. If you're looking at his roster, what are you thinking? I gave him a quarterback. I want either a running back or a tight end. I think he has depth at running back to deal something.
Wait, which two positions are you looking for?
I'm just looking at like one running back or tight end. I just want to get some better play from a flex position.
So, I mean, this would be a matter of a swap, maybe Lamar for Mark Andrews type deal.
I'd be willing to put Lamar in one of my players, like package it, if for like a Nick Chubb or something, or for like a better running back. So I don't know. It depends. If we can do quarterback for a flex player, but if he needs more, I'd be willing to throw something in extra. Like let's see.
I think you do Lamar for Mike Davis type deal. If you're not confident in Mike Davis, then you'd have to add a player to get Joe Mixon. I don't know if he's gonna part ways with Chubb though. So, but maybe his RB2 if you.
But like Zach Moss and Lamar Jackson. Package that.
Yeah, for Joe Mixon.
For a Joe Mixon, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Something. That's if we want to like put some big names out there.
Mike Davis.
Yeah, Mike
Man,
Davis.
he's already got 2 guys on IR. Yeah, Gus Edwards, you might as well drop him. I'm sorry. That motherfucker ain't coming back.
All right, man. Well, that was a good little end segment to talk about trade stuff. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. When are we gonna go back on?
Man, what's good? Is Sunday not a good time? Because
Sunday
we missed it the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was just in Houston. I was traveling.
We just had fam.
Kyle's gonna be in Houston Sunday, so Kyle's doing the family thing. But I'll work on the calls.
What day should be good? What do you think? Should we do
Sundays usually? I just think this is a rare form. We're kind of like all over the place right now.
Fuck it, yeah. Let's go Sunday, man. Let's shoot for Sunday.
Like Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, morning, huh? It was better for you
before
morning?
the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, well, love you. Peace.
Whoa, wrong one. Wrong one.